Did Roblox just change the Roblox logo? Roblox just got exposed and your account might be in danger, and more insane news today. So if you're new, please subscribe to us reach 400,000 subs. Thank you, let's get into it. And firstly, let's start with Roblox actually being exposed, and a feature that if you have, you should turn off immediately, because it doesn't actually work. RTC News reported a tweet saying, last year Roblox announced account session protection to be released on January 15, 2024. This feature is meant to prevent cookie theft by linking your account to a cookie to your device instead of your account. However, it's been proven that it does not work. And in the video, they literally tested the feature because technically you shouldn't be able to hack an account, with the cookie and stuff, and it should be secure. However, they were able to, I'm pretty sure. And it kind of debunks Roblox's whole system, and it kind of exposed their feature. And with that being said, a lot of people are getting concerned because they had this feature on, and a lot of people are freaking out because, they thought the feature was helping their account, but it's actually making it more dangerous technically. And with that being said, how does this all happen and why does it not work? Well, RTC followed up basically saying that the feature was knowingly announced to be effective January 15, 2024, and it received very well among the community. Strangely, as of 3 days ago, over a month overdue, Roblox restated that this feature would be effective by the end of June 2024. So yeah, basically what happened was that they said the feature was going to be out, and I think you can use it and whatever, and they publicly announced it was out and stuff like that. But then they changed their mind and then secretly said that they're going to be changing the update. It's super weird and very confusing. And in general right now, if you have this feature, you should probably turn it off because, as we've seen in the video, it literally doesn't work. So in general, pretty insane from Roblox and pretty messed up from them. If they wanted to change an update, they should have publicly announced it, because they only publicly announced it pretty sure that it was out. So a lot of people have been using this for so long now thinking it works, but it literally doesn't. Pretty insane from Roblox. And like I said, you should probably turn off this feature until it's fully released. And also with that being said, if you read the comments, people are saying oh, that's why my account got hacked, because I had the feature on. Super stupid from Roblox there, and pretty awful. And anyways, with that being said, the next story, something pretty interesting happening on Roblox, where they're actually changing the website, but not in the way that you think. The Roblox website is still the same, however, the links to the Roblox website are actually changing. Blocks and News said here, on March 11th, Roblox will be updating the roblox.com domain, which is the one that we all know and love, or hate, honestly. But anyways, to allow search engines to index localized experiences and catalog pages in all languages supported on the platform. This will add logos in front of URLs on roblox.com depending on your current language headings. And then some examples are for Spanish, it'll put a ES, Japanese will put a JA before it, and it would follow that for every language, which is pretty interesting because Roblox recently has been doing a bunch of changes for other languages and stuff, and it seems like this is another one that they're going to be doing where they're actually going to be changing the links, which is pretty interesting. Honestly, I don't even know what the point of this is. It seems kind of useless, but I guess it's kind of cool. And in general, it's important to know these updates as well because Roblox scam links are obviously very common, and I can see people, not being aware and thinking it's a scam link. However, links like these are going to become more common now since it just adjusts to people's languages. Also, with that being said, I know some people were concerned that it was going to break extensions, but I think it should be fine. I don't think it should be anything too insane. And also, I don't think this update's out just yet. It's going to come out in a while, so extensions already have a bunch of time to prepare. So I think it should be fine. I don't think it's going to break anything too bad. And anyways, with that being said, in our next story of a pretty big update that got released that I actually forgot to talk about, being this, where RTC said, starting today, all developers that are ID or phone verified will be able to offer subscription in their experiences. Rules also states that they have plans to expand subscriptions to more countries in the future. So yeah, I always thought this feature was out, but I think they're just testing it, and some games are testing it, but now it's completely and fully out, so any developer can use it. And also, like they mentioned, it's not out in every country. I think in most major countries it's not out. The US is out, and then I don't know about in much else. I know in Canada it's not out, and a bunch of other countries as well, which is honestly pretty good because a lot of people hate this feature. And with that being said, a lot of people are very concerned for the future of Roblox because of this feature being fully released. Because on Roblox, games are already super pay to win, we know that. But now we're gonna see a shift where games are no longer gonna be pay to win with just Robux. They're gonna actually make people pay real money every month. And we've already kind of seen this happen with Blade Ball. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Blade Ball switched a lot of their stuff to this, or their VIP to this, and a lot of people got angry because it's super annoying going from paying a one-time Robux fee to now being forced to pay actual money every month, because that's what this is. It's a subscription you pay every month for, and then you get something in return for the game. And in general, like I said, a lot of people are very concerned for the future of Roblox, and they think it's a horrible update because so much games probably going to change stuff like this, and going forward, stuff is no longer going to cost a one-time Robux fee. You're probably going to end up having to pay money every month due to the subscription. Pretty interesting and pretty crazy. I can already see some games definitely abusing this, Pet Simulator, for example. They're definitely adding something crazy like this, pay to win. And I mean, in general, people want Roblox to stop being pay to win, and stuff like this just kind of ruins all that because it's going to become more pay to win now. What do you guys think about this update though? I think kind of mixed opinions. On one hand, people think it's kind of cool and it opens up more possibilities and a better way for devs to get paid, but then on one hand, other people think people are going to abuse the feature and make games super pay to win, and it's going to become super annoying. Let me know what you guys think. In my opinion, I think this feature has potential, like it is kind of cool, but knowing Roblox is going to end up getting abused and stuff is going to come pay to win. So I don't know, I think it's kind of dumb. But anyways, with that being said, our next story, people can't play Roblox right now, and that's because yesterday there was a massive outage. As I'm sure you guys are all aware, Roblox had another major outage yesterday, and it wasn't just like a regular outage, it actually blocked people from playing the game completely. And weirdly enough, I've seen tweets recently of people saying that they're still getting errors even though the platform is back up, so I don't know what's going on with that. But basically, as I'm sure you're aware, the platform was down for like 3 to 2 hours I think yesterday. It was a pretty big outage, and it completely broke a lot of games, and a lot of people's, people couldn't play. And stuff like this will happen when they try playing, saying like authentication failed, the error code and stuff like that. But also with that being said, like I mentioned, I've still seen people like just now posting errors and that they can't play the game, even though the outage has been gone for a while now, which is kind of interesting and kind of weird. But also with that being said, before the outage even happened, I got a lot of tweets and like comments of people saying that they're getting errors as well, just in general. So I don't know what's going on with that. It seems like Roblox is pretty broken right now, and a lot of people can't play. And a lot of people are getting errors right now, whether Roblox is broken or not. It's being super weird and confusing. But obviously, the height of all this was during when Roblox was down. Pretty interesting and pretty big outage. Roblox had a pretty good streak going, and we haven't seen it go down as much, but it's starting to become more common, which is kind of concerning. And I wonder if it's going to become a theme now. Although to be fair, I think some big games did update, like Pet Simulator and stuff. That's probably why it crashed. But even then, it seems like Roblox is going to continue to keep crashing in the future with big games updates, which wasn't really happening like a few months ago, but I guess we're back to that. And anyways, with that being said, in our next story of a pretty insane Roblox update once again. Jasper Creations here tweeted out saying, with Roblox's new audio API, you can do proper voice chat transcription and interpretation. The possibilities with the API are actually endless. It's insane. And if you're confused what that means, in the video kind of showed an example. And basically going forward, developers and players can now use voice chat to control what's going on in a game. So in the video, for example, he's controlling this noob, not with like controls or anything like that, but with his voice. So he tells a noob, walk away from me. Like he literally says that in voice chat, and the noob walks away. And then he tells a noob to stop walking, it stops walking. He tells a noob to explode, it explodes. Which is actually pretty insane, and like he said, this opens up so much possibilities. Like imagine playing a game, like a voice chat game, where you have to figure out a puzzle and it's like just your voice or something like that. Like that'd be pretty crazy. Or imagine you're in a voice chat game and the NPCs are actually responsive to what you're saying, and just more stuff like that. It's actually a pretty insane update. I feel like it would be a bit buggy. Like I don't know how good Roblox is at detecting voice, but in general, like it's just starting to roll out and it seems very good. And I'm very curious to see how developers adapt to this in the future in their games, because it's a pretty insane update. But anyways, with that being said, our next story of Roblox apparently changing the Roblox logo or something glitched. Let me kind of break down what's going on here. So recently I see people post that their Roblox logo has been glitched. And when I first saw this, I thought it was one of two things. Because if you guys aren't aware, something like this has happened before. In the past, we've seen Roblox actually have their Roblox logo glitched, and the resolution went down, which caused it to look like a flower or like a different Roblox logo. And then because of that, a lot of people thought that the Roblox logo was changing, but it ended up being a glitch. But that's also not what's going on here. And also with that being said, in the Roblox files, there is a different like Roblox logo. It's in the shape of a coin and stuff. I feel like it was in the past if you want to watch a video on it. But it's been in the Roblox files for a long time, so I thought that maybe people are talking about this again, but once again, it's not that either. So what's going on here? What happened to the Roblox logo? Well, I saw this Reddit post here of someone saying, the heck happened to my Roblox logo? And as we can see here, it completely changed to like a shield or something. It's pretty crazy and pretty interesting. And in general, we never really seen anything like this happen before, and it's pretty interesting and pretty weird. Now, I was reading through the comments and I saw a lot of people saying that they had this issue happen to them as well. And weirdly enough, some people say that they had this for like months. And in general, it's very confusing and very weird what's going on right now, because a lot of people's Roblox logos are either being glitched or are just changed to like this random shield icon in the shape of like a coin too, which is kind of interesting. Now, with that being said, I don't actually think the Roblox logo is changing to this. I think it just ended up being a massive glitch, because I think this logo somewhere is used on the platform. Like I think it's like an admin logo or something like that. I've seen people in the comments saying. And on Roblox, we've seen before where logos actually switch due to like a glitch, I'm pretty sure. So that could have happened here. Or also, with that being said, we don't know if the guy's extensions or not, so this guy could just be using the extension that messed around with the Roblox logo for something. But in general, it's a very confusing and very weird situation, and it's honestly pretty insane because we haven't even really seen anything like this before. Like we've seen the Roblox logo itself get glitched, but not completely changed to like a random thing. Pretty interesting thing going on here. But like I said, it probably is just a glitch. Although imagine this is a new logo, that'd be pretty surprising, but I highly doubt it. Pretty interesting and pretty crazy glitch going on, and I see a lot of people saying that they're getting this too. So if you do get this and it does happen to you, it's just a glitch, I'm pretty sure. Pretty cool to see though, actually. And with that being said, if you enjoyed, check this video to find out why Roblox might give us free Robux. And I'll see you in the next one.